Today we are going to be talking about how to detach and not care. And obviously, you're definitely going to care about, people and love people in your life, your family, your friends. But when it becomes a problem, when it gets to a point that, you start feeling drained simply because you're trying to, be attached to somebody, or because you're caring too much, you begin to, lose yourself in the process, then it becomes a huge problem. And that's what we're going to be talking about in this video. Because in this life, you cannot afford to lose yourself, okay? No matter what, you cannot afford to lose yourself, okay? The first thing is you need to understand that people would never, ever, ever understand you the way you want them to understand you. People that are not willing to see you would never, ever see you. And that is totally fine. I mean, it's okay. It doesn't make them a bad person, okay? It doesn't make them a mean person. It simply just means that they cannot see the magic in you, and it's totally fine. And if people cannot see the magic in you, make sure that you see the magic in your own self, okay? Do not constantly be on the sideline waiting for somebody else to see the magic in you. People can twist your words in a way that it doesn't even relate to what you actually mean or what you're actually saying. So you need to understand that people are not always going to understand you the way you want them to understand you. Like, no matter how you try to explain yourself, like, you're literally just wasting your time. You have to understand that it's okay if people do not understand you, see you, or interpret your words the way that you want them to, or the way that you actually mean it. Become okay with people misunderstanding you, okay? It shouldn't come as a thing of surprise, or it shouldn't, be something that is really shocking to you. Like, be okay with people misunderstanding you, because they're not always going to understand what you mean, what your values are, and what you want to achieve, your goals, your mindset. They're not always going to understand you, and it's not your duty, to try to, or to force them to understand what you're trying to say or what you're trying to do. Okay, you should be okay with people misunderstanding you. I used to be so angry, like so angry, when people misunderstand me in the past, and I was always, constantly trying to explain myself. I always found myself, feeling so angry, especially when I'm trying to explain something to you. I'm trying to tell you why I did this. I'm trying to tell you this is what I think, and you're thinking something else. Like, it used to make me so bitter and sad. But like, the moment I realized that I have to be okay, with people misunderstanding me, it just made my life so much better. Like, right now, I literally don't even care. You can say something, maybe I did something, you're trying to interpret it in your own way or in your own understanding, and maybe that is not what I actually mean. Like, you can say it to my face, and I will literally not care, because it's your own opinion, okay? It's your own understanding. That is how you want to play it in your head. That is how you want to view it. That is how you want to picture it. So it's totally your business. It just saves me a lot of energy drainage, constantly trying to explain, yourself, trying to, seek validation, trying to, it doesn't matter, okay? They're always going to misunderstand you. So like, just let them, and let you need to understand that everyone has the free will to love whoever they want to love and however they want to love. If somebody tells you that I do not want you, I do not love you, do not try to force it, okay? Do not try to go overboard. Do not try to, make them see reasons why they should love you or want you. Because the fact that they've told you that they don't want you, trust me, just let them go. It simply means they are incapable of giving you that love that you need. It doesn't make them a bad person. It doesn't make them, it just means they're incapable of giving you the kind of love that you need. You don't need to, stress yourself and start going, oh my god, I'm going to do this. When I do this, then he wants me. When I do this, he wants me. Like, no, you don't need any of that. You're just stressing yourself and draining your precious energy. Just let it go. Trust me, the peace that is going to come with actually just letting things be and letting it go is unmatched, okay? And you're going to be glad that you actually did, because you do not need to validate yourself for people to see you, okay? Somebody that wants to love you and see you would love you just the way you are, and you wouldn't even need to move a finger or do anything for them, for you, to make them see your self-worth, for you to make them see your worth. If they're going to see your worth, they're going to see. You don't need to, do something extraordinary for them to finally realize that, oh, there is something here and I want it. No, You're just stressing and draining yourself. Another thing is you have to create your own box. Okay, when you create your own box, you're not held by a standard that you have to fit into. Because you create your own box, okay, you do things that suit you, you do things that appeal to you, you do things that let your energy vibrate on a very high level, you do things that make you happy, you do not force things, or try to impress, or try to seek validation. You have to be okay with people not finding you attractive, okay, with people not finding you beautiful. It's not everybody that is going to like you, it's not everybody that's going to want you, and you have to be completely fine with that. Another really important thing is you need to stop overthinking. Why are you overthinking? Oh, my life is over. Oh my god, oh my god, oh, oh my god, oh my god. Like, sometimes you just need to quiet your mind, okay, you just need to silence your mind. There are too many voices, okay, there are too many voices, and it's just making your emotions, just making you all over the place. You just need to quiet your mind, silence your mind, and question yourself, like, why do you even want this in the first place? Why do you care so much about this in the first place? You really need to stop overthinking. Stop overthinking things. Because tell me why you care so much about a stranger's opinion. Like somebody you just met and you're never even going to see them again. Like, why do you care so much about their opinion? Sometimes you need to really sit down and ask yourself these questions, like, why am I feeling this way? Why do I care so much? You'll find out that you will not be able to answer these questions. And when you're not able to answer the question, then you realize how irrelevant, these things are, trying to care so much or be attached to somebody that doesn't even care about you. When you ask yourself these questions and you actually do not have a reasonable answer to them, then you finally realize that you've been fooling yourself all this while, and you're just causing yourself to feel sad and draining your energy over nothing. Somebody left your life, okay, look at it from a positive angle. Maybe they're not meant to be in your life in the first place, okay, they're not meant to be here. Okay, look at it from a positive angle. Stop looking at it from a negative angle every time, like, oh my god, I'm going to die without this person. Oh my god, my life is about to end. Like, no, look at it from a positive angle. You have to look at things from a positive angle, to clear your mind of all the negativity, the toxic thoughts, that keep running through your mind every single time, that is causing you to run wild, making you not have your peace, stripping you of your peace of mind. The fact that they're no longer in your life, it means they are not meant to be there in the first place. Because if they were meant to be in your life, they will still be right where they are meant to be. So the fact that they choose to leave, it means they are meant to leave. Just let them and let it be. Another thing is you need to learn to control your emotions. When you're in a very emotional state, you're likely to think very irrational, and sometimes in a state of being emotional or being enraged, the anger, you can literally unalive somebody. Like, you can do something really really terrible that cause you to regret later on you'll be like, why did I even do this thing? Like, you start regretting that you did such a thing. So you need to be, but if you are in control of your emotions, you would not go overboard and do something terrible that you regret. Like I said earlier, you need to ask yourself, like, why is this thing happening to me? Or why is this thing happening to me? Or am I just thinking emotionally? Because most times, we act and think from a place of so many emotions, overthinking, and sometimes you're actually even deceiving yourself. You're actually even tricking yourself, because most of the things you're thinking about is not even real. It's just a thought, okay, it's just a thought. It's not real. You have to be able to calm yourself down when you are in a very emotional state. You're always emotional, like, you become very very easy to manipulate, especially when you show people that you're very emotional. You show them, oh, that you're not strong, little things get to you, and oh, you need people to hang on to, to feel a certain type of way. Like, people definitely can take advantage of that and manipulate you. So you need to be in control of your emotions, and don't show people that you cannot handle your emotions, because the world is a really scary place, and there are a lot of scary people. Not everybody has your best interest at heart, so you really need to be careful. I'm the queen of tears. When I mean queen of tears, like I cry a lot. I cry a lot. But you see, people are close to me. Like there is nobody that have ever seen me, crying. Even people are close to me, my family, my friends, they've never ever seen me, break down and crying and being emotional. I'm not saying it's a bad thing, okay? It's okay to show emotions. I mean, we're all human beings and all right. But like don't just overdo it, okay? Like you need to, when you show up outside, you need to put up a strong front, show people that you can handle yourself, let people see that you're not, soft. Let people see that you're capable and strong. Don't always show them that, oh my god, I'm weak, I'm this, I'm like, no. You know what? Like we cry in the dark and we shine in the light. So you know what you should do? Cry in the dark and shine in the light. So this is the end of this video, and I'll see you guys next time on my next one. Bye.